No joke, I look like death right now. Look at this. This is a lockdown look. Sweet baby Jesus. So yeah, I'm back. It's been a while, I know. I've disappeared. I'll explain all that in my... Well, I did explain it in my Spider-Man video, but about the Spider-Man video. Yeah. So, Spider-Man is currently in the works right now. I just have a few things to do, and then I will hopefully get it up by Sunday. So yeah, it's fucking taking years. My tablet is acting like a dickhead right now. So hopefully, if I can get all that fixed, I'll be back. So, great. Now I'm here because today I am going to be talking about the Game Awards. I feel like everyone is getting their say in now regarding it, and now since I don't want to fucking be late with a topic like Spider-Man, I'm just going to upload this straight away and just give my thoughts right now. So, right, the Game Awards last night. It was shit. I'm sorry. Like, I'm not being bad. There was some good games, and there was some bad games. So, the good games... Well, actually, that's the thing. I don't even think there was any good games last night. There was okay. I wouldn't say the games were spectacular. It was like, all right, right. So there's the games. Enjoy yourself. This and that. Why do I look high with this camera? Hold on. Let me see if I can actually fix this. Holy shit. That looks. Oh shit! I look fat from this end. Alright, it's just gonna have to do. It's gonna have to do with this camera. So yeah, basically last night was the Game Awards, and yeah, there was no good games. Last night it was terrible. I wouldn't say there was any games that I can go, okay, that was a memorable night. It was bad. Very, very bad. I'm not talking about the games. Well, even though we did get one PlayStation game, so I was like, oh great, what is it? Vin Diesel. Am I a joke to you, PlayStation? So yeah, last night we're not really going to talk about the games last night, because there was okay games, like if you're into medieval or if you're into space. I was waiting for God of War or fucking something to do with Spider-Man, or maybe a fucking announcement, Resident Evil, like something. I was waiting, but no, they just didn't do it last night. Game Awards was shit last night. But we're not talking about last night's Game Awards, like for games. We're talking about the controversy that's surrounding this whole Game of the Year award. Oh, sweet baby Jesus. So last night, Last of Us Part 2 won Game of the Year. Last of Us Part 2, yeah, this game right here, the game that got so much hate, the game that till this day some people go is the worst PlayStation game in history, is Game of the Year. Basically, holy shit. Now, the controversy surrounding it is a bit too much. Like, yes, you waited 3 hours for something that people knew was going to happen. You were waiting there for 3 hours straight, and you just knew this was going to happen. The controversy surrounding it. No joke, when you see Christopher Nolan announcing the winner, then something is fucking up. Because this is a guy that directed The Dark Knight. There was chats going crazy. People were saying, rigged, rigged, all over the place. Rigged this, rigged that. This show's rigged. The Last of Us, the fucking woke of us, this and that. It's a crazy time to be on YouTube right now. So yeah, everyone got their say in, basically. Angry Joe did. I know probably a few more YouTubers today are going to talk about it. In my deep, honest opinion, it's a game. Like, I don't really see a problem with it. Well, there is a problem, because, spoilers, just in case you have not played it, because I am going to talk about one of the main plots, so, yeah, just to get that out there. So, in the game, Joel dies the first hour. That's what pissed people off. Then Ellie turned evil, basically, in the end. She was gonna kill Abby, this character that we didn't really care about, and she didn't. She just let her go, just like that. And people were pissed. They were fuming. They wanted their goddamn refunds. And yeah, Last of Us is Game of the Year. It bet Star Wars, Animal Crossing, Ghost of Tsushima. This game won it. The internet is blowing up. So what are my thoughts on Last of Us winning Game of the Year? What are my ultimate thoughts of this year? What's my ultimate thoughts on Last of Us? Okay. Last night, Ghost of Tsushima should have won. Now, I know you're all Last of Us fans are going to come at me and go, wait, what? I'm not going to go into too much detail because I really want to do a TM's point of view on Last of Us, and I'm hopefully going to do that next year. So, in my brief, quick, honest opinion, Ghost of Tsushima should have won. And if not win the Game of the Year, Best Narrative would have went to it. Or Action Adventure. Like, I know there's people that are going to go at me. Because people say I'm a Last of Us hater. I'm not a Last of Us hater. 2 was very hard to play and sit through. But I am going to be playing it next year for TN's point of view. So, you know, I can get my final thoughts. Because this year's been the worst year. So I was already depressed this year. And I think you probably were too. So, basically, my instant thought was, right, this game's shit. It's not worth anyone's time. It's very depressing. And here it is fucking last night. It ran away with 6 awards last night. I think it was 6 awards. They ran away with all of them, basically. Except multiplayer and... multiplayer and something else. But yeah, like, they ran away with Best Action Adventure, Best Performance. They ran away with Best Accessibility, or something like... whatever, like, the game's like settings and all that. They won Best Gameplay, Best Narrative, and then Game of the Year. Like, it's crazy. Like, I don't know what happened. Last night, they just ran away. They ran away with the whole thing. Like, it's crazy. Yeah, the internet's blowing up. So yeah, right. I'm not going to talk about my ass now. Let's just get to my thoughts. I'm going to be perfectly honest. I'm a bit happy they won. Because Last of Us has been getting shit, like, every single time you bring it up. Whether if it was in June, when it came out, whether if it was August, or hell, whether if it was this month. Last of Us is the Last Jedi, and Game of Thrones Season 8 of fucking video games. And, in my opinion, it's just a game. Like, yeah, I know you sat there for 3 hours and Ghost of Tsushima didn't run away with any awards last night. They only ran away with Best Art. That's all they ran away with. And it's terrible. So in my opinion, they got done filth. Ghost of Tsushima last night should have won at least like an Action Adventure award that people would like. And people would be like, okay, so this is what I'm going to be part of. And that's good. But Ghost of Tsushima last night did win one award, but it did not win the main awards, and that did piss people off. And yes, people are going to be angry about it because Ghost of Tsushima, in my opinion, is my game of the year. Okay, now, I haven't played Miles, I haven't played anything like that, but so far this has been my game of the year, and I think Ghost of Tsushima will always be my game of the year. I think it's one of my favorite PlayStation games. It was brilliant. I never thought I'd be into it because it's like, no, I'm not being racist, but it was like Japanese, and like I wouldn't really be into its history and all that, and I'd be lost. But in this game, I was glued. The history was amazing. Jin Sakai is probably one of my favorite protagonists and all that. Last of Us didn't get hate because of the characters or the gameplay. It got hate because of the story. The story is obviously going to be the first thing you go, right, it's shit, I hate it. But it's a story, guys. I mean, right, you spend €70, £70 or $60 on fucking Last of Us Part 2, and yet it got the worst review. Of course it's going to get hate because, well, look, I'm one of them. I did not like the game personally. I love the acting in it, I liked it, but this year I only was focused with one character, and that was Ellie. I never really focused on Abby. That's why I'm going to go back and play it. But I feel like with The Last of Us Part 2, last night it won. It wasn't rigged. Okay, now if it was rigged, then it was rigged. And that's it. Look, it's like it's like every awards. Every awards is rigged. There is no fair awards. And that's it. But yeah, basically last night was a very weird night for it. And yeah, I don't really expect anyone to love Last of Us after this. So to wrap up this video, my final thoughts. In my opinion, Ghost of Tsushima should have won last night. At least at Best Action Adventure, I'd say, because that was brilliant. I'd say last night, Ghost of Tsushima got done filth, and I don't like it. I literally do not like it. Why people go, alright, well, we're going to take your lovable game and ruin it. Now, to be fair, it did win Player's Choice, or Player's Voice, whatever else it was called this year. So basically, it was like the player's version of Game of the Year. But the game, Last of Us, it broke records. Even though it's still sitting on what? It's like sitting on shelves right now. And Last of Us will go down in history as, I wouldn't say the worst PlayStation game of all time. Alright, in my opinion, I won't. It's a game that split the fans down the middle. That's all it is. And in my opinion, well done, Naughty Dog. Well done. You guys ran away with everything last night. And I always love Naughty Dog. They're a very good development company. They're very, very impressive. And yeah, basically, look, at the end of the day, guys, it's an award show. Okay, there's obviously going to be some rigs. There's obviously going to be like that. Last night was the worst. I hated last night. The award show was shit. I did not like the award show. Like, I stopped it and I watched Power on Netflix because I could not watch it anymore. It was boring. There was no good games were shown. It was the worst one ever. Now, I didn't even see last year's, but still, like, worst one ever. I did not like last year's one. And I did not like this year's one. I feel like they should have shown games that people were interested in. Who the fuck is going to want to watch Fall Guys Season 3? Who the fuck is going to watch Fortnite again when the game is, well, you know, it did not win an award last night. Or it probably did. I don't fucking know. And, like, all that stuff. Like, who is going to be interested in fucking Aliens? Who's going to be interested in fucking multiplayer? I'm not interested. Where was God of War? Where was Resident Evil? Where was all them games last night? There was fucking none of that. I know, don't give me that. Oh, but they were all PlayStation games, Thomas. Xbox games. At least. Nothing. And, like, yeah, there was an action adventure one that looked like Assassin's Creed, but, like, there's only so much that like, get you excited. And in my honest opinion, it did not excite me one bit. I will say this, though. Graphic-wise, Vin Diesel's game actually looks good. But I would not buy it. Because I'm not really interested in it, so, yeah. Right, but yeah, back to the topic. Ghost of Tsushima last night should have won. I'm just going to say that right now. I don't care if I get hate. It should have won last night. And because Last of Us is a very controversial game. People sat through 30 hours of depression. And in the 10 hours, they played as a character they didn't want to play as. The game was good in a way. It did split the fan base. I'm not going to lie, it did split it. But yeah, I don't think I'm ever going to forget this year. This year's been a memorable year. Like, the worst year and a memorable year we'll never forget because of this fucking virus. But I feel like now, all we can do now is get over it now. Today, we'll leave that exception because everyone's going to blow up today. So, basically, we'll leave off with this. Last of Us Part 2 is Game of the Year. It bet Ghost of Tsushima, bet every other game on the category. And that's it. Honestly, in my brutal opinion, was it rigged? Yeah. It was a bit rigged. Because there's no way the fans, with the amount of hate that it was given this year, I would not say that it wasn't Game of the Year. But I will say this. Well done. The game was good in its way. I'm not going to say the game was fully shit. But I'm not going to get more detail. I'll explain on my TS point of view next year. So yeah, tune in for that. But yeah, Ghost of Tsushima is my Game of the Year. That's it. But Last of Us, congratulations. You guys deserve it? A little bit. But look, listen, screw the haters, say what they want, they can give me shit, but Last of Us last night did deserve Game of the Year, because it is good, but narrative wise, I'll leave that for my team's point. Right, I'm done. That's it. Now, for my Spider-Man video, don't worry, it'll probably be up Sunday or Monday. I am literally, my tablet is acting up. It's slow. I think I'm gonna have to get a new tablet next year because I don't think I'm ever going to fucking, you know, do my videos and all on it. But yeah, that's it. I just want to do this quick video just to get my thoughts up before this whole dies out and I'm late. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching this video. If you did like it, please leave a like, comment if you're new, and subscribe. Yeah. So thank you all so much for watching this video. I'm TTN Thomas signing out. Have a lovely day. Have a lovely Friday. And yeah, Last of Us is game of the year. Let the spamming begin.